What is up, everybody? It's Verdict Mystic here, and thanks so much for stopping by, ladies and gents. As always, we have a little bit of a thing here. We have a little bit of an add-ons guide updated for the 2025 Mystic Guide. I'm not entirely sure when that will arrive, but I figured that it's just a good idea to put the add-ons now because people are right now testing it, and I am still testing stuff out myself. So this will also serve as a very good way to understand how to make add-ons, and also please keep in mind that this is pretty much a playstyle oriented thing. The best add-ons are still going to be kind of mostly these, but of course you have some freedom of movement, whatever you would like to do and however you would like to do it. So we're going to go through all of these right now and pretty much just show you guys how to properly make those so they work and why am I picking the choices that I'm picking. So right now, Mystic has a very interesting way to engage with the changes to Prime Sea Burial, basically no longer requiring shards. Most of the Mystics are going to simply start all of their rotations with it when they arrive to packed mobs. And most of the times, it's a very good skill to hit no matter what you do with it. So with that said, I'll just recognize someone here. With that said, we are in a situation currently with Mystic that you have a lot of freedom with the add-ons. So I have chosen in particular critical hit rate and attack speed on Prime Sea Burial. The critical hit rate serves purpose for two abilities in particular, and that is basically the way we go with the rotation, which is of course going into Sea Burial, into a somersault, and then going into a hidden claw. Of course we're going to chain those all together so it kind of looks like something like this, right? But you get the idea. This is all that you would need to get your add-ons up and running. This is the entirety of it. If you are struggling with accuracy, let's just say that you are, because Suck Mystic is kind of notorious right now, especially for having a little bit of Suck Mystic video incoming, yeah. Someone is snapping. Oh, it's Lukisa. I love Lukisa. So when you have a, for example, accuracy dependency, what you can do is basically Sea Burial, somersault into a tornado, into a hidden claw, and it kind of looks like this. And this is going to get your entire thing going. You're going to have 3 shards with the attack speed, which you should previously have from the pack. You get the idea. This is one of the best ways to just simply go about it. So as you see, it's Prime Sea Burial, critical hit rate, and attack speed, with Rage Hammer the very same way. So why do we have a copy of those is very simple, because add-ons work the following way. Spells of the same tier can overlap the buff. If you have, for example, a tier 1 for 7 seconds with attack speed and critical hit rate, you're going to hurt your momentum because you cannot refresh this outside of the same tier. So fact is that if I go with Sea Burial, as you can see, it's an 11, 10, and then I go with a Rage Hammer, it simply refreshes it because it's of the same tier. The same happens with Thunder Pound and Tornado Kick. So the reason for which I have Thunder Pound and a Tornado Kick on top is because there's 2 ways to really go about this explanation. That is that right now the spots in Black Desert are more burst oriented, and Thunder Pound, although it serves its purpose, it is a thing that you use at the end. So if I am, let's just say, anywhere, I don't know, pick a spot, and I need the accuracy. If I sit here and I do a Thunder Pound, I'm essentially delaying the rotation, which still is kind of considered a damage loss. If you're looking for burst, you have to shorten that thing because it works the best. Just to give you a very good example, I made a DSR video recently, which actually kind of got somewhat famous very fast because people just don't do what Suck Mystic does right now. Not many classes can kill the DSR mob without it turning. So with that said, I do a combo which starts with a Sea Burial, goes into a Rage Hammer, goes into a somersault, goes into a hidden claw, goes into a hurricane kick. I'm gonna post it over here so you guys can see it, and of course you can alternate between it, but it kind of looks like something very, very simpler, and overall it's just a thing that you can do. So you can finish the wave warp bit by, instead of going with sweeping kick to refresh the AP buff, you can just simply go with a full-blown Thunder Pound and then figure out a way to do that. Chain into wave warp, but overall it kind of is just one of the more simpler combos with Mystic. You can do a great many deal of things with it. So yeah, there's ways to execute different types of rotation currently. The reason for which I'm never giving loop combos is because they don't work. Loop combos don't teach you the class well. They teach kind of connectivity, but you're stuck in the loop and it's very hard to break that loop apart. So every time I see infinite combo videos or loop combo videos, I deep inside cringe, and everybody knows those just combos, they never work. They kind of teach you the very basic fundamentals, and then it's up to you to just simply break that apart and then reteach yourself Mystic. So fact of the matter is, you can just go into so many different ways to execute Mystic right now. In particular with the Death Cloud combos, it's really good. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead, pound with the Thunder Pound Queen, and we'll see each other soon, guys. All right, bye-bye. Enjoy yourselves. Much love.